welcome to another Train Sim World video. We are back on the East Coast main line.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive the iconic LNER Class A3 steam locomotive number 60103, better known as Flying Scotsman. During this brief introduction, you'll be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready, climb onto the footplate.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, we were on the Flying Scotsman. Now, we've already seen a bit of the Flying Scotsman in the last East Coast Mainline video. It is part of the East Coast Mainline series because that's where the train is mostly on. I'm not sure if there's any timetable modes for it anywhere else, but I think the scenarios are all on the East Coast Mainline. So we've seen the coaches and the train from the outside. Let's go have a look before we get on here. Let's have a look in the coaches inside and see what it's like. You can't actually open the door there. Can we? No. It's locked. Oh yeah, there's slide into the door there. Table seats. Oh, it closes behind automatically. These are ones where there's no door on this side. You have to open the window to open the door. And then once you close the window, you can't actually open the door. Sounds are quite cool. Sounds are seem alright. I'd love to go beyond. I've never seen the Flying Scotsman in real life, and I'd love to actually go on it as well. That'd be like really, really cool to go on the Flying Scotsman. It's cool that that's interactive. You got the toilets here as well. That one's free. That one's engaged, but you still can't open them. So. But yeah, it's just the same as we go down. So I think all the coaches are the same way. So let's make our way back to the front. Of course. I think it's the second steam train tutorial that I've done.
Take a seat at the driver's position so that we can prepare this locomotive for operation.
This skin looks really weird, it's really dotted. I'm sure they can give him a better texture skin. Come on.
For this introduction, you'll be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop. Let's prepare this locomotive for departure. Open the cylinder cocks to remove any water from the cylinders after the locomotive has been left standing. Water in the cylinders can damage the locomotive as it does not compress like steam. The reverser determines the direction of travel and how much steam is consumed as the locomotive moves. Move the reverser into the full forward position. This ensures that you'll get the maximum amount of power to get the train moving. As you pick up speed, you'll need to move the reverser to reduce cut-off. This will also aid in steam efficiency. To begin loading passengers, you will need to open the passenger doors. It's time to depart. Close the passenger doors.
One thing I'd like to see on these is have random doors open and close. Because not all the doors would open, would they? And then not all the doors would close at the same time. Normally you have the station guard when you go along and close any doors that passengers are left open. So I'd love to see some doors like just close on their own or open on their own and just go in. Something to maybe implement into the future.
Unlike other steam locomotives you may have operated, this locomotive has had its vacuum brakes upgraded to air brakes.
Okay.
The locomotive brake applies braking force on just the locomotive, whereas the train brake applies it to the entire formation. As this train has air brake equipped coaches, we'll be using the train brake. The regulator acts like the throttle for steam locomotives. It controls how much steam is delivered into the cylinders. Slowly open the regulator to apply some power. Remember that starting to pick up speed. Move the reverser toward mid-gear. This reduces the amount of steam let into the cylinders and saves energy. Along with all but one of the other A1 locomotives, be upgraded and modified into an A3. In 1923, 1924, this locomotive was chosen as a flagship example at the British Empire Exhibition, where it was given the number 4472 and its now famous name after the Flying Scotsman Express service between Edinburgh and London. In 1934, Flying Scotsman was recorded at 100 miles per hour on a special test run, officially making it the first locomotive in the UK to reach that speed. The test run proved to the LNER's directors that steam power could provide high speeds, negating the fact that the government retained diesel power by most of its services. Sir William McAlpine took the steam locomotive to Australia, making it the first steam locomotive to circumnavigate the globe. While in Australia in 1989, he also set the record for the longest non-stop run by a steam locomotive at 422 miles. After 23 years of ownership, McAlpine sold Scotsman to Tony Marchant for £1.25 million. However, due to the expense of maintaining and running the locomotive, Marchant chose to withdraw his ownership and began looking for someone else to buy it. Fortunately, in 2004, a campaign by the National Railway Ministry resulted in a surge in popularity of the locomotive, and the museum was granted a £1.8 million grant to purchase it and make it part of the national collection, along with extensive public donations. train to stop, you indicate the position. Now that the train has stopped, you can open the passenger doors. Good work! That concludes all the basics of operating this locomotive.
Yay! Ooh, and I've got an achievement there as well. Well, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think. How easy do you find it driving the Flying Scotsman? Or any steam locomotives? I'm not that good, to be honest with you. If I didn't have these prompts, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I don't know how I'm going to do the scenarios if I choose to do the steam scenarios. I do love steam trains, don't get me wrong. I just can't drive them. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe and hit the bell notification to get up to date with all future content. I messed that up. Let me start again. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe and hit that... What's wrong with me? Let me have a drink. Oh, let's see if I can get it right this time. Yeah, third time's a charm. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe and hit that bell notification to keep up to date with all future content, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye for now and take care.